Everyone, good to see you. I am Richie. This is Six String Fun. Appreciate you stopping by. I kind of hinted at some stuff in the posts and social media, working on an 80s tune from an iconic movie. I mean, not that it's good or bad if you like it or not, but don't think you can get any more iconic than Rocky 3 with the tune Survivor, the tune Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Just a cool tune. I mean, it really is. I mean, when I sat down to really go into a very guitar-driven, even there's some piano in here, and we're going to cover all of the major riffs, and I'll even cover the piano stuff. So let's kind of get right into this one. I know you're dying to hear it, so let's jump into this. I'll show you how I play it. I play it in my band right now. We have a twin guitar attack. We split it up, but I'll show you exactly all the parts that we're doing, so that way either you can do it with the band, do it by yourself. It's very doable. So let's take a closer look. Here we go. So again, that intro. All we're doing is we're just playing the C note right there on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and you just kind of listen to the tune. Okay, that's really it. So, and that guitar is really kind of playing throughout the entire tune. So if you're playing single guitar, you can do that, and then you go into that riff. And all we're doing is playing the full bar riff. And then from a C to a B flat, back to the C. So you hit it once, again, to the B flat, back to the C, and then C, G, A flat. So you're going from the root here on the 3rd to the root on the 3rd of the 6th string, and just up 1 fret to the 4th. Right, we got that one again. And if you're going to play it exactly to the album, listen closely, because the second time it goes, the beat changes a little bit, and it's a bit of a delay for the second time. So you got to listen to it. You'll hear it though. Just listen to that so you know when to come in, all right? And then it's going to change. We're going to go to like this, I guess it's an E flat. I'm going to be playing on the 6th string, B, G, and D string. 6th fret of it. So I kind of just bar it here, so you can play it. You can play the E flat if you want. And I play the triad of the B flat. And then I go into the 6th fret of the G and the D strings only. Just to kind of give it some vibrato. Right? And then back to the other part of the riff. So it's really an E flat, but I'm just kind of cheating a little bit here. Oh, hit it twice. To the triad. What the triad is, you're going to go 6 on the D, 5 on the G. Excuse me, let's try that again. You're going to go 8, my bad. I got to learn to count. 8 on the D, 7 on the G, 6 on the B. Just playing that triad. So again, it's and I'm just hitting these 2 notes, strings right here, of the 6th fret, the G and the D. Whoops. Just to give it some vibrato. Alright. And then it goes back into the... Now, here we go into the verse. That guitar is still playing that one note, and then you have the piano really playing everything else after that, right, as far as the rhythm. So if you've got a piano player and you want to just keep doing that, that's cool. But if you wanted to play that piano part for guitar, I kind of just threw this together with my band. It kind of works pretty well. So I'm going to play the C, just power chords. C on the 3rd fret. Then I'm going to go to the 4th fret to play the A flat, or excuse me, it's an A flat. No, G sharp. Depends on which way you're going there. We'll figure that out one day. But anyway, 3rd fret, you've got the 4th fret here, maybe to G sharp, to the B flat, to the C. So it's 3rd fret, 4th fret, 6th fret, to the 8th fret. Now you can go from here to the C here. I like going to the C here because I can kind of slide into it. That's just how I do it. And that's the verse. We're going to get into the chorus. It starts off with an F minor. Okay? Not very often you play an F minor up here, but this tune we do. So it's a full bar F minor. To the C. Whoop. Got a little ahead of myself there. So again, F minor. So those two chords we just did. F minor. Right. So they're very similar. They might even be the same chords, but just different shapes, different positions. But F sharp minor to the, really, it's kind of, in a way, it's almost a C minor because you're kind of playing it right here. You're playing it. And then there's this instrumental walk up. And you can play that either here. And all we're doing here is we're starting on the F. So it's F, so it's going to be on the 4th string, 3, 2, back to 3. And then we go 5, 3. So all this is on one string. 3, 2, 3, 5, 3. Again, we're going to work on that counting again. 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6. Or you can play it elsewhere. You want a bit of a little warmer, heavier sound, you can play it up just an octave higher up here. But it's the same thing, one string. Okay? You hold it, back to that C. And it just kind of repeats. The second verse, we introduce another kind of lead pattern here. We're just holding that. Okay? And then, so it's going to be 8th fret on the B and the G. Same strings, and we're going to stay on these same strings for these 3 moves here. 8th fret. So it's going to be 8th fret of the B and the G. We're going to go to the 6th fret and 7th fret. And you're going to hold this for 2 measures. So you're holding this here for 2 measures. So what I'm doing there is, I don't know if that's 100% accurate. I go from the 8th fret, to the these 2 notes right here. And I hammer back onto the 8. And I take this position and I just move it up to the 4th and the 5th. Okay? At least that's how I do the lead. Up to you to check that out if you even want to add that in there. And we're going to just keep repeating everything for the most part. You get into the third verse. Third verse, the first half of that verse, there's no guitar at all. Just not even the that just kind of cuts out completely. Now, if you're playing in a band of 3-piece or 4-piece, maybe you still need that in there. I don't know. Or maybe you kind of just cover the piano part. Leave it up to you. Your call. I'm just giving you as much as I know about the song. The second half of the third verse, it goes back in. It'll come back in. So listen to the tune. You'll hear what I mean. And we're going back into the verse and the chorus just like we did. Right? Continue. And it's the same. And that last verse, I think it is, that note is held a little bit longer than the other. And you can see I just kind of, I like like to slide into some of these notes just to give it a little more dirt to it, basically. Sorry about that. A little more dirt to it. The outro, very similar to the intro. It's going to be... You're going to play that 2 times. The third time, and then I guess all the way from that point to the outro, you're going to go... Right, let's do it together. The end of the tune, you're going to be doing more of this. So you just got to listen to the song to kind of get the feel for where these changes are. It's very straightforward, a lot of bar chords though, so just listen to it. Not really a whole lot of traditional movement because you got a couple chords in here you typically don't play and where you've got to go from there, but listen to it. Hopefully this helped you out. Again, like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We'd love to see you down the road for some more videos, more lessons I got coming. A lot of cool things I think on the way. A lot of things already loaded up, just waiting for hit the publish button, so to speak. But I got a lot right now, and we're good until end of February. Excuse me, actually probably looking at March now. So subscribe if you haven't done so. A little bit of everything is coming, more Rush stuff if you follow me. Things like this, some lessons, some oddball stuff, just off the cuff type of thing. So hopefully you're enjoying this. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.